everyone. In this video, we're going to learn how to add and manage phone numbers on your phone.com account. There are 6 different options for adding numbers. You can add a US local number, a Vanity local number, a global number, toll-free number, Vanity toll-free number, and we can even transfer your existing number over from another provider. So let's get started. I'm signed into my phone.com account, so here you'll see this is the control panel. We're going to go into configure and add a number. Here you see the 6 options that I mentioned earlier. So we're going to start by adding a US local number. You just click on that, and you can search your number by state, city, area code, and NXX, which is also known as the exchange or central office code. So let's start with New Jersey. We know we want a New Jersey number and we want a Newark number. So you can just type the state and the city and you can go straight to find my number. You can even get more granular if you know your NXX. So let's say I want a 735 number. So I type that in, and here I have 973-735-1761. Whatever number that you like, you just add to your cart and you'll see the time come up. That's the amount of time that phone.com will hold your number for. So once you've chosen it, you can just click on checkout, buy now, and your order is complete. Just please allow 48 hours for your new number to appear in your phone.com account. And I also want to note that you have to be mindful of the rate centers depending on the exchange that you choose. And that's that. Now we can go back and add a number, and let's go to Vanity local number. So you can click on that, and let's stick with New Jersey again, Newark again, and now we have the option of adding a Vanity. So for example, you want for law, or let's just say anything with law in it. So we've got nothing. Let's try tax. Still a bad example. Let's try bond. Here we go. We have a 973-842 bond. Once you have that, and that's what you want, you can click to add to cart. Be mindful that when you're adding a Vanity local number, you have to purchase it. So here it's a $449 fee to own that number. And you would do the same thing here, as just check out and buy now. And you would have to select your payment method. I'm not going to do it because I don't have a credit card on here. But that's how you would add a Vanity local number. Let's move on to adding a global number. So you can click on global, and my previous example was Germany, right? So let's click on Germany and let's choose national. So here you'll see the numbers that are available that you can choose to purchase. So I chose the first one. You can add select number. Well, normally you would be allowed to select and purchase. Since I'm on a trial account on a how-to, I can't really do that, but that's how you would purchase a global number. Let's move on to search for Vanity toll-free number. So you would do the same thing. Let's go to configure, add a number, and click on search for Vanity toll-free. So here you have the option in this drop down to choose any toll-free number. So you can choose the 800, 888, 877. I'm not picky, so any of those will work for me. But I do want it to spell bond. So then you would search. you would use the asterisk to show that you can use any variable for that, but my last 4 should spell bond. So you click on search. No match. So let's try any variable and have it spell tax. So here we have an 800-409-1 tax. So if I were an accountant, this would work perfect for me. So you can choose that and go to continue. And now you'll see it under your manage phone numbers. So there's my toll-free number, there's my local number, and that's just the number that I had when I set up the account. All right, now let's move on to adding just a plain toll-free number. You would just click on add a toll-free number. Again, this drop down will let you pick the area code. You can have it 800-833-844, but again, I'm not picky, so I'm okay with that. And let's say I want it to be 735 again for my NXX. Oh, that doesn't work, so let's just any number. And here we go. We have all the toll-free numbers that are available for you to choose from. I don't really like 855, so let's say we want an 800 number. Okay, so we have 800-235-6822. You can add that to cart. I'm going to remove the Vanity local. And then check out. And now I have that. And my order's complete. When you go to configure, manage numbers, you'll see all the numbers that you have just chosen. So I have my Vanity number, my toll-frees, and my local number. So finally, let's go to add a number again and transfer an existing number. We would click on that. And this page is a little bit long, but it goes through step by step how you would transfer your number over from your previous provider. You would enter your existing number and you would provide a letter of authorization saying that you own that number and you want to transfer it to phone.com. Once you fill this all out, you just click on submit transfer request and we can take care of the rest from there. And that's it for adding numbers. If you have any questions or need any further assistance, please feel free to reach out to us by phone, email, or chat support on our phone.com site. Thank you.